so keep that in mind.
Yeah, hey, forget I asked.
That'll definitely do.
Ew. Join the Discord.
It was the least fun I've ever had playing this game.
A small but vibrant and extremely humble community.
No, I've seen the sleeves, but I'm like, you said you're suiting up, and then you put your sleeve on. Thank you for saying that.
Because I'm a demon on the keys.
Next thing I know, we're both dead. I immediately left the lobby.
In Vietnam.
What are they playing for? Are they playing to win?
Stay humble.
Stay humble.
We are live. Welcome to the Dropshot, episode number 104. My name is Casey, also known as Razanon. I am joined, as always, by my good but tired friend, Tanner.
So we changed up that part, but then you're still introducing me. What are we doing here on season 2? Do we have any clue?
I introduced you, but I didn't tell you to say hello to everyone.
Okay.
That's what we're doing. That's season 2.
Okay.
If you want to revisit this, we can revisit it for season 3 of the program, which will be, of course, episode 202.
Okay.
So
got it.
So figure it the fuck out. So.
Okay. Well, hello. I am indeed tired. He is correct. I probably have COVID. I mean, I'm just tired, right? I am tired. Could be because I had a beer and 2 cocktails last night when I went out to dinner. I usually drink more than that though on a normal pod evening, honestly. So I don't know.
You woke up at like 4:30 today though, right?
No.
All right. Well, be less tired. I don't know what to tell you.
6:50. Oh, thanks. Yeah, good advice. You fucking moron.
Be less tired.
Hello, everyone. Though we are here.
Okay.
Welcome.
Well, whatever. We're here. Welcome to the program. Today we actually have, unlike last week, quite a bit to talk about in pretty much all arenas, but a lot is going to be with respect to Cold War, which is getting its Season 1 reloaded patch tonight. However, we have the patch notes ahead of time, so we'll be able to go through some of those, talk about some of that stuff, and a lot of news items to cover. So before we get into it, a couple of announcements. Welcome to our new gold patrons. And this is quite a list, I must say. This is a list worthy of continuing the program. So Average Guy Plays, Raynar, Hero Stratus, which is of course a change it, Ronnie, Man Like It Got Cut Off, probably a change it though, and Mitchell B. Welcome to the Patreon. And our new Damascus patron, Tyler F. That's a smart fucking man right there. And upgraders, Os Ted, who is perhaps one of our oldest patrons, an Australian bloke, an Aussie, in his 7th decade, in fact, is upgraded to Damascus. Fantastic. Also, Todd
Smart,
S. and Ethan B. upgraders. Patreon.com/the Dropshot. That's a lot of new patrons. We love, support, and appreciate all of you. And, you know, I hope you enjoy your benefits, right? 4 bonus eps a month. We got the weekly hangouts, and we'll have a little more to say about that. But again, patreon.com/the Dropshot, the best way to support this podcast about a video game. And we appreciate all of you. Thank you, boys, and possibly girls, probably not. Also,
no. Oh, there was a girl in here earlier.
There was one two females actually. Two confirmed females. So this is basically like the fucking Playboy Mansion. Call me Hugh. Yeah. Or don't. Codfather, also thank you for the offline tier 1 sub. And Killicam donated an amount of United States dollars with no message attached, by the way. He just fucking sent it, as it were. But I know what the deal is here. He wanted to be listed as a founder, ! Fund, of course, on the website. And Killicam has, in fact, secured his founder's status with a fucking whopping 100 United States dollar donorino, dude. Killicam. That was a little late on the draw there,
I
TDS?
Pressed the button 10 seconds ago. Blame Elgato for that stream deck, right?
Blame Elgato, not the tired rat piece of shit drinking an espresso out of a small wine glass, which is, of course, a change it. It's a small wine glass. Yeah, it's
a beer glass actually. It's something to do with beer.
Well,
like drink a little stout maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, well, don't put espresso in it. But anyways, Killicam, thank you very much, sir.
You Malders.
For the very, very fucking generous.
Yeah, thank you, Killa.
Contribution, brother. We appreciate that. For real. It means a lot. One of our British friends. We honor and respect this generous contribution. But for real, Killicam, very much appreciate you, dude. Been around a long time. That's a fat fucking dono. And it means a lot, dude. So thank you, brother. And you will be a founder as fuck. Now, on to the topic of the Patreon Hangouts. This Friday, I had said we were going to do a vote for what we're going to do in the custom Warzone lobbies this week. Patreon.com/thedropshot, of course, if you want to participate. Now, they've been absolute fire in the past, and they're going to be even better on Friday because we had a little vote for what kind of rules we want to have. Because, of course, we can enforce whatever rules we want. We can make any rules we want. And McBango had an idea a long time ago.
It's not a democracy.
To do Cowboys versus... well, he had said, because he's a white piece of shit, right? He had said Cowboys versus... But, of course, that's not what we do here. It's 2021. McBango, you white piece of shit, right? And we're going to be doing Cowboys versus Indigenous Peoples. Warzone custom lobby. Now, again, this was one of the vote, whatever, options. But this is not a democracy. I don't care what the vote says. I want to do Cowboys versus Indigenous Peoples. That's what we're going to fucking do. So as we alluded to, I think last episode, basically, one squad's Cowboys. They can use Mark II, Magnum, or 725. Every other squad is full of Indigenous Peoples. They can use crossbows. Not explosive or thermite or gas crossbows, by the way. Just regular ass crossbows. And we have a couple details to iron out, but we're going to figure that out. And that's what we're doing on Friday. So don't vote. Or vote. Actually, you can vote if you want. Doesn't matter, though.
Yeah.
Because
we don't care.
Because this is not a democracy. This is an autocracy, and we will be doing Cowboys versus Indigenous Peoples. So we're going to have Damascus patrons and gold patrons. Everyone, feel free to come Friday night, 7 p.m. Pacific time. And I will be I'll post up loadouts for those Friday afternoon. So hopefully you guys can kind of make the custom classes. You just need to. And then have them ready by the time Friday night rolls around. How excited are you for this? Because I'm very fucking excited.
This sounded kind of like a nightmare, but I'm glad we're just trying it now. This one actually seems like it'll be easier to do than some of the other ones that we had talked about and stuff. But this will, I think, be very fun. And of course, because Saturday is our award-winning episode, which we'll get into in a second here.
True.
I don't work that day, so that's fantastic. So I can play past 9 p.m. basically.
Yeah, true.
So that's good.
Yeah.
So I think this will be a longer sesh. So if you guys can't get on that soon, or think you can't be there within the first 2 hours, hey, hop in Discord. We'll see. I'm sure we'll still be running. So yeah, try to come out. It'll be fun.
Yes, indeed. Game of Chairs asked about attachments. So in custom lobbies, the game automatically lets you use every attachment. So you don't have to worry about leveling up anything. You can use any guns with any attachments. You don't have to unlock them. So if your crossbow's not leveled, you can still use it with all attachments. It's not a problem. But we're gonna have some restrictions, but we'll iron that out more later.
Wait,
go ahead.
How do we choose which squad is which?
Doesn't matter. We figure it out. Maybe we'll just do squad 1 is always the Cowboy squad, and then just not let the same people get in squad 1 every time.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, whatever. I'm open to ideas. And this is going to be one of those things where, the first rule set's probably not going to be the last one. So if we
it's going to be a disaster.
Yeah. So if it's like, this was too easy for whatever, then we'll kind of try and tip the favor in toward the other team that lost. And then we'll keep adjusting until we get to about right. but it'll be fun. It's going to be like a, a meme. It's going to be a night to get drunk and game with your friends.
Yeah.
Which is what they're all supposed to be, but this one we will force that upon you. So
yeah, we'll force you to have fun
instead of being stacking pests.
Yeah.
Such as, and I am talking to you, and also, so figure it the fuck out. But it's gonna be fun. So keep your eyes on the Discord because we're gonna post the custom classes for that. What else do we have here? And again, a reminder: this Saturday, 12 o'clock Pacific time, 8 o'clock p.m. London time, the Gaming Definition TV will be joining us for an exclusive The Dropshot of Call of Duty podcast interview. It's going to be a very fun and exciting interview. We have most of the questions prepared, and we are very excited to get it underway. And we're going to ask him a lot of things I think that many of you, even if you're big fans of his, probably don't know the answer to. And we don't either, which is why we're asking him. So I have a lot of spicy questions that I'm really curious about that you wouldn't learn just from watching his stream, for example. So I'm very excited to get this underway. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I think Tanner and I are going to learn a lot, and you guys will as well. So again, this is going to be at a special time, 12 o'clock in the afternoon Pacific time rather than 7 o'clock in the evening. Now, originally, we were going to do an episode as well at 7 o'clock, as we normally do. However, some people in Discord were saying, I can't really watch you guys play the game after the pod because it's too late for me. Why don't you guys just do a gameplay stream right at 7? Like when your normal podcast time is.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to do. That's a good idea. So we're going to do the TGD interview on this channel. And then at 7 o'clock sharp, when the podcast normally would be, we're going to just game right away on Tanner's channel. So mark your calendars for that. If you guys listen to the program and are not following Tanner Dropshot on Twitch, go do that
then you're
now.
Dumb.
And you're dumb, of course. Yes. So that is the plan for Saturday. So
cool.
Yeah. Any thoughts on this, Tanner? Did you?
I'm so excited.
You have some spicy things to add to the doc, right? That's what I've been told.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, things will be added to the doc for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we are very excited for this. You guys will want to be here live for this. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we just mesh well with him, with his character and everything. So we're very excited. Indeed.
It's going to be cool too because he's so much better than like all of you, right? All of you, maybe not his teammates, MP Control Ward. They're on the same whatever. They're above all. I can't assess. They're all very good, but that like no matter who you are, you'll be able to learn something from this, like for sure. I'm just super fucking stoked about it. Yeah, super stoked. So, anyways, whatever. Mark your calendars. And then last announcement, Tanner, I think is your announcement.
Well,
what do we
it's
have
not
here?
My announcement, but
okay.
I'm the one announcing it, but it's not my announcement. So we got some shit in the PO box today.
Okay.
See if I can. Hopefully my
do
fucking headset doesn't. We're gonna do a little unboxing here. Yeah.
So we did get a PO box, ! PO box in the chat. Send us things. We opened our first thing. Now we've gotten more things. So Tanner's gonna unveil those now.
So here's one. It comes from Amazon Fulfillment Services. Thank you, Amazon. Thank you for this package.
Shout out to Jeff Bezos.
Shout out to. So let's open this up.
Friend of the pod.
Let's oh boy. Okay. Okay.
What is it?
Well, it's hold on. There's a note in here. Hold on.
Oh boy. Is it another?
No. Where's the fucking note?
There isn't a note. Tanner's struggling to read, by the way. That's what's going on right now.
Because he said there
He's
was
looking
a
at a
note
piece
with
of
it.
paper pretending he knows how
hold
to
on.
read.
There's another one. Okay. Here we go. Maybe this will help you learn how to drink a beer like a man from everyone that watches your stream for a minute. And the gift is a shatterproof mug. Okay.
Why would you need a shatterproof mug, Tanner? Please tell the people.
Well, it's got a little sucky straw on. It's a children's cup, basically, right?
It's a sippy cup, as people your age call
cup.
it, your mental age call it.
Yeah. So last stream, I don't remember. Something happened. I took a sip of beer. It went all over my shirt, and then everyone would say, "Oh, Tanner needs a bib." Blah blah. Suck me off. So thank you. I believe this came from my brother-in-law, not the shit one.
Shout out.
So I'm gonna have to
Hank Scorpio.
Shout out to not the shit brother-in-law.
Yeah.
So yeah. It says it's for children, so thank you. I guess I'll have to use this now, cocksucker.
Which is, of course, appropriate. Correct. Yeah,
of course. So next up here, we have two items.
Dude, we're like real streamers now. We're opening.
They say Razanon and then Tanner Dropshot as like the last name. So Razanon's the first name, Tanner Dropshot's second name, K.
Okay.
So I'm thinking there's one for each of us, or
We'll figure it out.
I don't even know.
We'll figure it out.
Okay. So the first gift here is John Wick.
John Wick 2.
John Wick 2, the DVD. So
yes.
I probably opened the wrong one first.
Okay, it's possible. Yeah.
And here's the note. Okay, let me read the first one. Hold on. Jesus Christ.
Did they actually send us? I bet the third package is fucking Point Break.
Okay, here we go. Okay. This movie is modern American literature too. Be somebody and watch it. And then it's from He's Not One Shot Bro.
Okay.
So we've obtained John Wick, the DVD, John Wick Chapter 2, the DVD.
Damn, dude.
And John Wick Chapter 3, the DVD.
The trilogy, dude. Let's go.
We have the whole trilogy.
So real quick, if they're not on Blu-ray, go ahead and throw them in the fucking trash, right?
What is with Amazon's new packaging? They put this fucking like weird foam stuff that dries out and just gets everywhere. Like what?
Doesn't look great.
Is this why Bezos was fired or what? It's all over me. It's a disaster. What are they doing? Holy shit. It's just everywhere. Yeah, so thank you, Hank Scorpio, for the sippy cup. Appreciate that. And thank you, He's Not One Shot Bro, for the DVDs.
Yeah, He's Not One Shot.
Maybe Raz and I will have a little movie night together.
We could possibly have a movie night. We, of course, won't.
We won't.
That's actually pretty cool, dude. I haven't seen any of the John Wicks. Now I will watch them. Now I have cause to watch them.
I don't have a DVD player.
Well, you have a computer. Do you have a disc drive?
I don't have a disc drive. Do I have? I don't know. I'll have to go into Grammy's room and watch it with her, I guess.
Very well. She's not there, so F's in the chat. She's not dead. It doesn't matter. As far as I know. Anyways, thank you very much. He's Not One Shot Bro. That's very nice of you. And Hank Scorpio for the sippy cup. That was amusing. A bib would have been more in line with the joke. I'm going to be honest. So let's sharpen up those joke writing, gag gift giving skills. But hey, the thought was there, and we appreciate that. Was that all, Tanner?
That's it.
Okay. All right.
Just getting my mug ready. This is nice, actually, dude.
So Tanner's preparing.
It's got measurements on the side.
It's not a mug. It's a sippy cup. So Tanner's preparing his sippy cup, and while he does that, real quick, Rock Bromanchu, 4 months, tier 1 Subarino, Vigers with the 2 months, Rip Lips with the Gifty Boy, and Pritch with the tier 2, and securing his new badge, 9 months, dude. Let's go. Rock Bromanchu says rude. Pritch says sorry I haven't been as active lately. Busy with work, but love you fuckers always. Pritch, don't ever apologize again, dude. Life does get in the way sometimes, but we're happy to have you around, dude. Happy you're in the Discord, and if you got to slow your roll, dude. Take care of that real life shit. But Rock, thank you. I appreciate it. Vigers, welcome back, brother. Rip Lips, thank you very much, sir. And Pritch, of course, with the tier 2, securing his Razano K emote, by the way. for the 9 months, dude. I appreciate all of you boys very, very much. Thank you all. And now I think we're about done with the announcements. Anything else to add here, TDS?
No. I
Okay.
think so.
So, on behalf of Chris McClare, we have elongated the jingle. So if you were listening for the jingle, here it is. And this is the jingle, the extended cut. And this is the season 2 jingle, okay? So if you were listening for the jingle, here it is. Jesus Christ, 30 seconds is a long time. That's a long ass jingle. But anyways, there you go. It does make sense. So shout out to Chris McClare for waiting, you guys. Wait that long. Season 2 jingle's a banger, yeah, for sure. So all right, let's get into the program. We have a lot to talk about today, actually. So tonight we are getting Season 1 Reloaded, or whatever the fuck they're calling it, which is the mid-season update. And these were actually quite big in Modern Warfare during its tenure. To be honest, this one's less big. And I'm most mauled that there's no new combined arms map. That actually makes me furious. Perhaps we'll get into that more. But regardless, there is still a lot to talk about. So the patch is actually not live at the time of recording this because they've decided to do these on fucking Wednesday nights for some reason instead of on Tuesdays, as every...
Well, there's other time zones.
Well, as every video game company in the world is done on Tuesdays. They're not doing that anymore. But we already have all the notes, so we're going to go through the notes, and then we can review what these things were like on another time, probably next week. But we can still talk about everything. So... First, playlist updates. This is going to go live at 11 o'clock Pacific time, PM, on February 3rd. By the time you're listening to this, unless you're here live, it'll already be live. And for those of you who are listening to this live, it is going to be in, 3 hours and 35 minutes is when, the Season 1 revamp thing happens. So when this hits live, here's the playlist update. Express 24/7, which we'll get into. Endurance, 40 players, fire team. We've kind of already talked about this. It's basically the same like fire team mode that's already in the game. It's just they've doubled the score from 500 to 1000 to win. So if you're trying to level guns or if you like that game mode, Endurance is cool. But this isn't like Endurance Dom or anything. Shout out to BO4, unfortunately. So whatever. Gunfight blueprints, and they put Nuketown into the gunfights now, so okay. Prop hunt, and they've added 4 new maps, don't care. 3v3 gunfight snipers only, face off 3v3 in Nuketown 24/7. So that's that. Now on to the patch notes. Again, as I said, February 3rd, 11 o'clock is when this update goes live. Also, if you're listening right now live, some people on PS4 have been able to pre-download the patch. So if you're on a PS4, you should go check right now if you could preload it. So that way, when 11 o'clock hits, you start gaming instantly. So go check into that.
Is that what that was about?
Yes.
Jesus, must be nice.
Also, it's about 9 gigs for the PlayStation, which is about right because it's not a huge patch, unfortunately. A little light in the ass as far as content goes, especially relative to Modern Warfare's mid-season updates. But I digress. And now the patch notes. Now, again, we're not going to go over everything in these patch notes. I've gone through them all, cherry-picked what I thought was worth talking about. So number 1, Express is now available in map, rotation, and core and hardcore modes. And there's going to be an Express 24/7 playlist now available. Now, if you guys were not here last time, as a reminder, Express is a remade map of a Black Ops 2 map called Express. It was this map. If you play BO2, you will now know what map I'm talking about when you see this. There's the big fucking train on like the edge of the map basically, and then you could run into, it's not a train really, it's like a subway kind of deal. I guess it's a train. I don't know. I don't live in Europe. I don't use trains. It
says right there, bullet railway. It's a train. It's
so
above ground, right?
Is a train.
It's a train, yeah.
Okay, sure.
I mean, it's a train.
Whatever.
You're dumb. You're so dumb.
Anyways, okay, put your bib on. Here's the map. So this is coming back, and it's going to get its own 24/7 playlist. Are you excited at all to try this map, Tanner?
I mean, of course I'm excited to try a remake. I never thought it was like the best Black Ops map, so that's for sure. I mean, you know, there are other maps I would bring back first, of course. But again, I'm still glad they're adding in maps that people do like and they're popular fan favorite maps. So I feel like I just always remember thinking this map was too big. Didn't you feel that way too?
A little bit. By Black Ops
I just felt like I was always running.
Yeah, by Black Ops 2 standards, it was too big. By Modern Warfare standards, it would be the smallest map in the game, of course.
Yeah.
So like, it's,
of course.
I don't know. It's like, it is a little big though. Yeah, like I liked Express, but it's a weird map to bring back, especially from BO2, which again, we've talked about. Why not slums? You know.
Yeah. So, I mean, were they just going to wait till fucking...
Until the game's dead. I know.
Till 2 months before the game releases,
exactly.
Or I mean, until the game dies to release slums or something.
Exactly.
Probably.
Why not jungle? Why not firing range?
Yeah.
Why not? What's the other one I was thinking of? I don't know. There's a bunch. Drone. I mean, there's so many good BO2 maps.
Well, they're dumb. Yeah.
That's the one I was thinking of. I mean, it's just a travesty. So whatever. I'm excited to play this. I do like the map, but
yeah, it's a good map.
We'll see. We'll see how it plays. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to play it just so I can give my feedback next week. So
yeah,
we'll go through that, but whatever. So the Express 24/7 is coming. Gunfight. Added Nuketown 84 to gunfight map rotation. And you can also do 2s and 3s gunfight in customs now. So, okay. Hardpoint. Updated hardpoint owned score event to increase in score the longer a player controls the hardpoint. The score modifier will reset upon leaving the hardpoint. And also reduce hardpoint secured score from 50 to 25. Why did I read that? Because this incentivizes objective play more, especially if you guys like hardpoint. Basically, if you stay on the point for longer consecutive ticks, you get more and more points. So you might see people actually playing objective more in hardpoint because the reward will be, better for it.
Yeah.
So I thought that was worth mentioning. Also, CDL custom game modes. They're increasing the player count to allow for 2 spectators, in CDL hardpoint, search, and control. Here's the reason I included this, really. Number 1, that's good. They should allow spectators in customs. Number 2, is this something we should utilize for perhaps some hangouts? A little Codcaster, spectator, CDL action. Yeah. What are our thoughts on this?
Yeah, I think that would be interesting, actually. So 2 spectators, you could do hardpoint. Yeah, the only thing is, so the CDL custom mode is only 4v4 then, probably, right?
I don't know if it's 4 or 5.
That's what CDL
I don't know what
is.
CDL is now. It's 4s now?
It's 4s. So that would, we just have way too many patrons to do that.
Yeah, you're right.
That would be fun, though. That would get hype, like having people like spectate it. And
it would be cool having a tournament.
Yeah, that it would.
Like we could do a gunfight tournament, and we could do like this kind of tournament too.
Yeah, well, maybe if we are ever both unemployed, we could do that.
Which perhaps we'll get into at another time. So, anyways, launchers, increased minimum damage for the Sigma and the RPG. If you're going for double kills, this is good. If you enjoy playing Cold War, this is bad, because now launchers just basically do more damage.
I didn't even think about that. Fuck.
Yeah, so this is just not great. It's just not great. If you're going for camos, it's good, because launchers are going to be easier now. But for everyone else, it's shit. So this is not fun or exciting. And I wonder how this impacts Flak Jacket, but I digress. This was good to see. Decreased hipfire accuracy when priming a grenade while sprinting. We've talked about this, where if you have equipment in your hand, you have no sprint out timer whatsoever in Cold War. It's like some bug where you can just like have a tomahawk and like be holding it, and then you can sprint around and not have any sprint out timer. So you can play Nuketown this way and just gib kids because you don't have to incur sprint out and everyone else does. The way they're nerfing this is decreasing hipfire accuracy when they're doing that. Good fix. I like this, actually.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think this is like probably the best way they could have fixed that. So hopefully they decreased it enough such that that strategy is no longer viable because it's real cancer.
That's what I'm wondering. Like, okay, decrease. That could be like a 5% decrease in accuracy, or
exactly.
like 50% or something.
Yeah.
So my guess is it'll be pretty substantial.
Yeah. Hopefully. Yeah. We'll see. Firebase Z is now in the game. We watched the trailer in the pre-show, and twitch.tv/Razanon, of course. Make sure to follow and subscribe. And the trailer looked cool. Whatever. It's a zombies map in Vietnam. And the trailer looked good, as we expected it to. And it is now available via Endless and Round 20 playlists for all players, which is basically the same shit as Die Machine. Did you watch the trailer, Tanner?
I did when they like first released it, but I didn't really pay attention too much to it. Again, like we already talked about this. It's like, cool, they make really good trailers, but it doesn't ever translate into gameplay because none of it is actually gameplay.
Exactly.
It's just a little trailer they make based on the map. Everything looks way better. Then they take these screen grabs and, you know, edit them so the map looks really nice and really good graphics, and then you go and play it and it's just okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, definitely this is absolutely needed in zombies right now. Like we had said, we would have liked on launch like 3 to 5 zombies maps, and so far we're 3-4 months into the game and we're just now getting our second.
Yeah.
So it's just, zombies is very fun, but it doesn't last long. It gets boring quickly. So what you need is the most amount of content for it to make that last longer.
Yeah.
So more maps, going to be a lot better. So
true.
I'm excited to try this new map. But I still just can't see us staying on zombies for too long at all. We'll for sure give it a go with the boys.
I think it'll be just like when we first did zombies in this game. We'll really like it for like 5 days, and then we'll just be completely over it. Like, I expect that's how this is going to go. So, yeah, we'll see for sure. The one thing that was interesting in the trailers, it looked like there was like a mounted machine gun. Like similar to the side turrets on Armada. I'm not sure, but I thought I saw it.
Oh, that's where I'm going to be camping all game. You guys can go.
That's what I'm going to say. Like, that seems,
use bait.
Yeah, that seems so busted. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging, but it would be interesting to see how they could incorporate that without it being super like overpowered. So, whatever. We'll see.
I just want to say,
go ahead.
This mug is fantastic to drink out of.
Your sippy cup, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Exclamation point PO box. Send us
this is fantastic.
Yeah, it looks.
Whiskey hits different in this sippy cup.
Yeah, well, I have whiskey in my sippy cup, and
this is my new
now
go-to.
I'm hosting a podcast about Call of Duty. So
yeah, I'm gonna put a Yeti sticker on the side, pretend it's a
God.
name brand.
Okay.
You put my G Fuel in there, man.
G Fuel's, yeah. Let's move on. Also, Tombstone Soda, the new perk, which had been leaked or talked about or whatever, but it's in the game. In Firebase Z and via Der Wunderfizz in Die Machine. Who the fuck is Der Wunderfizz? Like an NPC? So apparently you can get it like any other perk in Firebase Z, but on the other map you have to do some special shit.
It's the Perca-Cola.
Oh, okay. Okay. Got it.
Perca-Cola machine.
Yeah, okay. So you just have to unlock that section and then you can get it. Okay, that's cool. That's fair. Yeah. Okay, so that's cool. That's in the game now. And that's another thing too, if you've like grinded the fuck out of zombies and you have all those Ethereum coins, Ethereum crystals,
like
whatever.
Me, I'm a miner, by the way.
Then of course, mine some for me. And second, now you can just instantly level your Tombstone Soda to tier 3 or whatever. So that's cool. Also, napalm strike and artillery are now kill streaks you can buy in zombies as well. And those seem pretty good, by the way.
Napalm strike and artillery?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Those seem pretty good.
Those sound like a game changer. Dude. That
Yeah.
sounds really fun, actually.
Because even like Chopper Gunner, once you get to those higher rounds, is like pretty cheap and easy to buy. And napalm strike and artillery are going to be cheaper. So it seems like this is just going to make zombies a lot easier.
Yeah.
You know?
That sounds fun, actually, to call that in.
Yeah. Just see people fucking blasting. Make exfil way easier, too. So, anyways. And then, our last... So, again, that's some of the patch notes, not all of them. Those are just the ones I thought were worth going over. And my favorite patch note, of course, this wouldn't be an episode of the Dropshot without Activision fucking something up. Right? This wouldn't be an Activision patch. Wouldn't be a Call of Duty patch without them fucking something up. Smile. Stim glitching is back. For the fifth time. Fifth time, guys. So that's great.
Is that what we're at?
We're at 5. I was playing solos last night. I got in 3rd place. Pretty mauled, but a lot less mauled when I was spectating the guy who killed me, who of course lost to some rat stim glitching. Then I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's absolutely back. And by the way, it's super easy to do. Here's how you do it. Get a frag grenade and have a frag and a gas grenade, okay? Throw the gas grenade. Or no. Yes, throw the gas grenade. Throw the frag grenade. Pick up the frag grenade. Run into the gas. Get damaged by your own gas grenade or affected. Stim glitch done. That's it. Super easy to do. Super easy to do. And the reason I know this is because streamers I watch will do this in case there are other stim glitchers in the lobby, and then they can go hunt them and kill them.
Yeah.
But it's that easy to do. And a point they made was, how does anyone accidentally discover this? Which is an excellent question.
Yes.
And
makes no sense.
Yeah. I find it inconceivable that someone accidentally throws a gas grenade, throws a frag, picks up their own frag, and then walks into their gas. And then after doing all that, notices that they have infinite tacticals. How does this happen?
I swear to God, it's like somebody at Activision or something like knows how to do this and starts doing it. And then like, I don't know. There's no way people accidentally figure this out. I don't get it. I mean, maybe they just keep messing with different variations of it since it's always been kind of the same since it's been a glitch. But it's like, how did somebody originally find it the very first time even? It's so fucking weird, dude. I don't get it.
Very weird. Very weird. And I hate it.
Speaking of that, I saw this nutty clip on Twitter earlier. I don't remember who posted it, but it was these two guys. It was the final circle. It was them versus one other guy. And they had UAV up and they saw he was sitting in a building like a few hundred meters in the gas, stim glitching, obviously, because he was in constant gas. So they're like, fuck it. Like, you guys need to just go for it. It was like trios and one of them was dead. He's like, dude, you guys need to just go for it. Get the car and go rush him. You guys have gas mask. So their car is in the zone. They have full gas mask. They hop in it. He keeps pinging them because they have a UAV up the entire time. He's like, go, go, go. He's in the bottom floor. He's bottom floor. Just go. You guys need to go. They drive up to it, hop out. They're already at like less than half health. They run up the stairs. He's like, I think he's upstairs now. They run up. One of them starts shooting while the guy's in the bathroom and he downs him. And then the other guy comes in and finishes him right before they both die to the gas. And they barely killed him. Jeez. But it was just so funny because this rat is just sitting in the gas thinking he's got an easy dub, and then they just push him like
shit on. Yeah.
It's, oh my God, it was so funny.
You know what?
That'd be insane to see happen. What?
Is if that guy had claymores in that building, he starts shooting their bodies. And then
oh my God. Teabags them and then does the little.
Wins. Oh God, yeah, dude. That would have been
oh my
funnier.
God.
That would have been fantastic.
It was an interesting video though, for sure.
For sure. People are saying like there are so many easy fixes to this. And some people are saying like take out stims and take out frag grenades, which is okay. But a better fix is like have each successive tick of the gas like do more damage.
Yes.
So that eventually one gas tick does like 9 million damage and you just die, so you can't stim glitch. You just die. Like,
Because
why
that's
is this
how
difficult?
Fortnite was, I'm pretty sure. I haven't played Fortnite in a long time, but I'm almost positive that's how it worked. You would get to a certain point where if you were still in the gas, like 1 second in the gas and it was just insta dead.
Yeah.
So, because
Yeah.
you're right. I mean, so people keep saying remove stims. Okay, sure, remove stims. Then what's going to happen? Everyone's just going to be using the glitch and having unlimited stun grenades or
Yes,
something, or
or
smoke
flashes,
grenades,
which we've
or
encountered.
anything.
Yeah.
It's just stim is the worst one of all because people can win the game because of that.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, like stuns and flashes can help you a ton, but it's still like stim is almost a guaranteed win if you just sit in a corner of the map. Why you would want to play like that and get a win, I will never understand. It's the same thing with cheating. How is that fun?
Yeah, I agree.
But so yeah, I mean, taking stims out isn't necessarily going to fix the root of the issue. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
of course it'll help from people just straight winning that way, but then at end game you're just going to get spammed by 60 stun grenades over, and I would rather just get stim glitched at that point, I think.
Can you imagine?
I mean, I can just see somebody just stunning you over and over again and just like running circles around you, just like, just rubbing it in.
Yeah, for sure. And also, like I was watching Iron stream like maybe a week ago before the stim glitch was back, and he picked a class that had stims on it, and he had a munitions box, and he didn't stim glitch. He just used 4 stims and a gas mask to make like this crazy play where he was in gas forever to get a good flank on the last dude, and then he killed them. And you need stims to make really long gas plays like that. But he didn't have unlimited stims, and he wasn't glitching. This is all fair play. So you wouldn't want to take stims out for that reason either, because stims do and should allow you to live longer in gas, but not forever, obviously. That's why, again, I think, yeah, like, as you said, you raised some good points too, but like, yeah, just make the gas do more damage, like over time. Not right away,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems just way more elegant of a solution. So, I don't know. But anyways, Raven has confirmed on Reddit that they are aware of the glitch being back and a fix is scheduled. No release date on it just yet. And here's the Activision tier communication we're getting. So here's the source here. Ready? Quote from the Moomin Gamer, Raven employee. Quote, "We're aware a fix is scheduled." End quote. Hey, thanks. Thanks. A fix is scheduled. When? Don't know. No ETA.
It's on their schedule though. It's just an internal
It's
schedule.
scheduled. Yeah, it's scheduled. Yeah, when we shut off the servers, there won't be any more stim glitchers. Like what I hate the Activision tier fucking communication. It's such trash. So, whatever.
Again,
anyways,
like
it's on the
cool.
radar.
You post some random dev posted something on Twitter. I mean, on Reddit about it. Like, why don't they post something from the Raven Twitter account and be like, "Hey, sorry, we noticed that stim glitch is back again. I'm sorry, this is still an issue. We're working on a fix." It's that simple.
Yeah,
I will-
and maybe a little ETA. Like we're
I
hoping to have it
fucking
done in
hate-
3 days.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I fucking hate when these companies don't communicate at all. They don't even attempt to.
Yeah. 1,000%.
It's the worst.
1,000%. So, anyways, whatever. They're aware. That was said on Reddit this afternoon. So maybe this patch it'll be fixed. It won't. And I'm also curious to see. By the way, next week's patch notes on this program is going to be all new bugs. By the way,
You think?
Stim glitch won't be fixed, probably. And there's also going to be 1,000 new ones.
It'll be fixed. It'll be fixed, but they just won't know. Nobody will have found out the new way to do it by then.
Correct. This iteration of the Stim glitch will be fixed. and
Yeah, so
people
then
will be
2 to 3
finding the
weeks
next
from
one.
now, it'll be back again.
Yeah, people will be throwing flash grenades into dams, spitting 5 times, saying Bloody Mary, and then having a Stim glitch. Or something. They're going to be working on it. So, anyways, whatever. So that is that. And now on to news and upcoming changes. So, Activision released a statement on League Play, and they say that it is releasing during Season 1 and will allow players to earn their way through 30 ranks in league play events. Only the very best will win their way to the top of their division ladder. Okay. So this is going to be very similar to Black Ops 4, apparently. There are 30 ranks in the league play events, whatever. And this is now confirmed to be coming February 8th, which is quite soon. It's on Monday.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
So league play comes Monday, and there's going to be 30 rankings to climb through. What are your thoughts on this, TDS?
Okay, so it's unfortunate I don't know enough about league play because we never played it because it was dead in PC on BO4. The only thing I've noticed is that all of the CDL pros are excited to have league play, but none of them are happy, I guess, with the system it is. So all of them were tweeting like why are they doing the same BO4 league play? Like that shit was the worst league play we've ever had. Apparently World War II's league play was really good. I don't know. You probably know, like, what does ELO league play mean? When they use the word ELO, does anyone know?
ELO means ELO is a chess rating system where, so let's say I'm 1,000 ELO and you're 1,200. If I win, I'll gain like 50 rating and you'll lose like 150 because you're higher rating than me.
Got it. Interesting. So apparently this is the way that World War II league play was, and this is what all the CDL pros want, and this isn't in. So I saw some of them were fucking molding. Okay. They were like, we've been waiting on league play this whole time, and like this is the shit they give us. So it doesn't sound good. I never remember hearing anything good about BO4 league play at all. I mean, even though we played on PC, we still kind of
period about it.
Again, that's because we're on PC, but I never remember hearing anything like good about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm not gonna play league play anyways, so it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. So, for those of you who thought this would tone down skill-based matchmaking, hey, let's find out. It won't. It won't. So it'll come.
I wonder if it'll end up being dead.
You'll learn.
I wonder if it'll be a dead mode.
That's a good question. And
so,
again,
I mean, we
how
have
many cheaters
crossplay.
there's going to be too.
True.
But go ahead,
I didn't think about that because we have crossplay now, obviously. But if this league play isn't what the community wanted, then I could potentially see it dying off very quickly.
Yes, for sure.
And as I was saying, it sounds like none of the CDL players like this version of it.
I'm seeing very little about this at all, like from anyone. They just seem unpopular.
They seem kind of like more positive about it though, like, oh, like maybe they'll change it or they'll update it, like at least we have league play, but like this version of league play sucks.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, trying to see if I can find anything about it, but
yeah, let me know if you do. As a reminder, guys, this is league play for Cold War multiplayer. This is not the league play that was potentially coming for Warzone. That is still potentially coming, but that's not what we're talking about here, and that is not coming February 8th, as far as we know. This is just specifically for Cold War multiplayer. So,
yeah, all I see, this first tweet that I find, everyone is just commenting. They're like, BO4's ladder system was awful, and nobody liked BO4 league play, blah, blah. So, yeah, it sounds like, I mean, it sounds like, of course, they screwed up once again.
Yeah.
But for those of you who are excited about league play, there you go. Play it now. Deal with it. You wanted it. Fucking deal with it.
Yeah, there you go for sure. Yeah. So anyways, we'll keep those things in mind. So also new zombies weapon, the RAI K84. And this was, now that I'm looking at it, this was shown in the trailer for sure. It was the dude, he had this gun and it shoots purple shit out. I don't know if this is going to constitute a wonder weapon, but if it shoots purple shit, it might. But this is a new zombies weapon. I expect this to be here tonight. Almost certainly, but not positive on that. Not positive on that. But that's pretty cool, I guess. More new zombies content. So there you go. And then what else do we have here? Also, the Easter egg quest in Firebase Z will be disabled until 9 a.m. Pacific time on Friday the 5th to make sure everyone can start the hunt on equal footing. So that's cool. Delaying the Easter egg. So there you go.
Oh, so everyone's just gonna have to play for the first day and like get used to the map and everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then okay, got it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna be streaming zombies all night though, right? We'll be going to like 6 a.m. tomorrow, probably.
It's possible. I mean, we won't be, but it's possible.
You are fake news.
Anyways, in Cold War and Warzone store, also tonight, Zombie Dozer bundle is going to be in the store, which features a new skin and a Blood Dozer SMG in the game. So I think this SMG might actually be a mastercraft for the KSP, for those of you who are into that. But the main reason I included it is because Operator looks pretty cool. He's red. He's an edgelord because he's got his full face covered in a mask. I'm a fan. What are your thoughts on this Operator skin, Tanner?
It's an Operator skin
It's
for
an
sure.
Operator skin, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I like the skinny little dumb girls because that's like those are what the sweat lords use, right? This reminds me too much
Roze,
of
but
this reminds me too much of Nikto, which was your favorite Operator for some reason. That's why you like it.
because he's an edgelord.
He's just dumb. He's got a bunch of armor on. I don't want that. You know, give me the little lady in the cat suit. I want that one.
The in the cat suit for sure, yeah. But anyways, we can. What did I censor? Who knows? I do.
You know, hold on. While we're on that, I'm thinking about this.
Okay, go ahead.
People keep calling for the removal of Roze from Warzone because you can't see them in the corners. Now,
yes.
What do you think should happen? Do you think they should take Roze out? Do you think they should change the color of the outfit? Maybe they should just, fix the lighting of the video game so you can see people. What are you thinking?
So in a perfect world, Tanner, and that's an excellent question, and I'm very glad you asked.
All I ask are excellent questions. Yeah.
Well, okay.
Drinking out of my sippy cup.
You do that. In a perfect world, I can see people in the game, and this wouldn't be an issue. But of course, you can't. So in a perfect world, they would just fix the lighting in their game and the visibility. They won't do that. What could they actually do is either remove the skin altogether or literally make it neon orange. I'm fine with either. I don't care. But don't put operators in the game that are invisible. You actually can't see, dude. And I use NVIDIA filters too. And I still literally sometimes cannot see people in Roze skins when they're corner camping on the second story of like a farmhouse building and there's no sun in it. They're just invisible. And again,
we shouldn't have to use filters. We're not playing Tarkov here. People shouldn't be camping in corners like actually trying to hide from you.
Yes, of course. What do you think? Should they remove or change the skin, or are you fine with it?
I'm just thinking they should change the color of the skin. I mean, even to like something gray, maybe that's easier to see. That would probably be a good start. But I mean, are they going to do anything? Oh, of course not. No, they'll never do anything about it. But I've just seen a lot of people talking about that lately, so I just wanted to
I hate it.
On it.
I hate it. You know what they're actually going to do to fix this problem? They're gonna sell a new store bundle of a character who's wearing fucking Master Chief active camo power up from Halo 3 fucking operator skin, where you literally can't see them, right?
Oh my god!
And it's gonna cost 50,000 COD points, and everyone's gonna buy it, and then no one will be complaining about Roze anymore. That's what these scum fuck rats at Activision will actually do, of course. But they won't fix it. But yeah, I hate it. It's terrible, dude. It's terrible. You just can't see it's hard enough to see people in this game without literally jet black fucking camouflage characters. So that's where I stand on that for sure.
Okay.
So anyways, real quickly, what do we have here? Balake, Blake, the 4 months, Baits and Switch, also with the 4 months, some new frogs. Pritchy Boy, 1,000 more bits. The Rasta Fan, 5 gifted subs. Brutimus with the gifted sub. Let's fucking go, boys. Thank you very much, dude. Brute, thank you. Bates, Balake, change your name. Thank you. Pritch, 1,000 bits. I appreciate that. Balake, Bates, much love for the sub. Broody Boy, welcome back, dude. It was fun playing with you. Thank you for the gifted sub. And Rasta Fan, 5 gifted subs. A lot of scratch, a lot of support. Rasta, I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much, brother. It means a lot. I am honored, humbled, and privileged. Thanks for the support, brother. It means a lot. I appreciate you guys. Moving on. Activision says that CDL viewership rewards will continue to evolve throughout the year and will also include operator skins. I included this because I'm actually kind of excited about this. Because all of the rewards from the fucking Twitch viewership, the Twitch drops enabled fucking streams, were all pretty dog shit. They were weapon charms and stickers and sprays that I would never use.
Yeah.
With the occasional double weapon XP token that I never really needed anyways. But now they're going to include operator skins, which I think is actually very cool. Because I like operator skins.
I wonder if they're going to be like CDL themed operator skins. I wouldn't think so.
I'm wondering that too. I'm not sure. I'm wondering that too. Because it would make sense. But like, what would they do? Release team outfits? But aren't they going to sell those? Because that's what they did last year.
They are going to sell that. Those were kind of leaked today in like Twitter videos. I saw it going around. Yeah. There's no point talking about it. I mean, it looks like the same ones as last year. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter. Yeah. But yeah, so that wouldn't make sense, huh? Interesting. I wonder what it's going to... You would think it'd have to somewhat be kind of centered around CDL.
Yeah, an operator skin, I know it would be interesting. They might do... Yeah, I don't know. Because they already have the one operator
like an Xbox controller and like their pistol holster or something.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
Maybe
Instead of
a can of G Fuel on their belt.
True, dude. Instead of a flashbang canister, it's a G Fuel canister on their little utility belt. And then they have an Xbox controller.
Use code Go Fuck Yourself.
Use code Go Fuck Yourself for 0% off at checkout, of course. And then they could. And then like the next event, they could do the PlayStation person's version. And then they'll have a PC player, right? And the PC player is just going to be, it's going to look like a zombies character because it's going to be a guy with his head blown the fuck off because he shot himself in game, of course, trying to play Cold War and contend with aim assist. Yeah. That would be the PC, of course, operator version of that skin.
Course. Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, I am curious to see what they are though, but I am excited. I think that's like the one thing that's maybe going to be cool about, those viewership reward kind of deals. So we'll certainly fucking see. This next thing I'm actually very interested to talk about. The most popular guns in Warzone lately. And I'm actually sort of surprised at a lot of these. Some of them I'm not surprised at. Some of them I'm very surprised at.
I think this is one of the dumbest images I've ever seen, but we'll get into it in a second here.
Okay, so number 1 is the MAC-10. Most popular guns in Warzone lately. This is not surprising. MAC-10 is disgusting. It's popular. It tracks. Number 2 is the car. The Car 98, which has been out since before Warzone launched. I don't know why it's seeing such a resurgence lately. I have some theories.
What do you mean?
No, it's never been number 2 most popular gun in Warzone.
It's been the most popular sniper marksman rifle for like 6 months. People stopped using the AX50 and the HDR a long time ago.
Yeah, well, some people still use HDR. No one uses the AX50 these days, though. But yeah.
I haven't been killed by an HDR in a long time, but for sure nobody uses the AX50 anymore, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I'm still surprised to see it this fucking popular, but it does make sense because the meta right now, with no really good long-range assault rifles, it makes sense for a sniper to be super popular. So that would explain why the car is number 2, I guess. Number 3 is the Kilo. And these people are fucking lost.
They're dumb. Yeah, they're...
I don't know what you're doing, brother. You got to get off the fucking Kilo. It has 2 damage drop-offs instead of 1.
And people always use these guns and like, oh shit, the Kilo's so good. But then like you go and watch their gameplay and it's like, dude, it took you 16 bullets to kill that guy. Exactly. Like, okay, sure, it doesn't have any recoil and it's got like a good fire rate where you're not blowing your load real quick. And also it's not like firing a semi-automatic rifle. But it's like, okay, just because you hit all of your shots doesn't make it good. Like, you took so many more bullets to kill that guy than you should have if you were using a different weapon.
Almost any other AR, in fact.
It's actually.
Like, yeah.
TrueGameData.com. Look at the stats.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't
that
know
was
why people are
really
using
weird.
that.
Yeah. So if you're public service announcement, if you're using the Kilo in Warzone, stop it. Stop using it. Use literally any other AR and you'll do better. Like, actually.
Yeah.
It has an extra damage drop off that no other AR in Warzone has because it was nerfed recently. That's what makes it so dog shit. So stop using it. It's never the correct gun to use ever.
Yes.
Number 4 is the Growl. I have mixed opinions on this. What are your thoughts on the Growl and why do you think it's so popular?
I again think it's low recoil, easy to control. Same thing with the Kilo. People don't understand that it's not killing quickly. Yeah, that's actually what I think it is. It's they're hitting all their shots, they're seeing all the hit markers, they're like, dude, this thing fucking fries. But it's like, bro, you're taking so many more bullets to kill that guy. Like, it's not good. Yeah. I mean, the Growl definitely better than the Kilo now, but again, they don't hit as hard as a lot of these other weapons. I guess the only thing I can kind of guess is if people are using like long range ARs, which I would probably consider the Kilo and the Growl both longer range ARs.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe that's what they're thinking. I mean, I guess if they're combining that with like a Mac 10 or something, it's good, but it just seems like everybody is running a sniper right now. Like, everyone is running a car as a secondary that I don't understand why you would want a Kilo or a Growl.
Yeah. If you're going to use any AR, it needs to hit harder than these. So it needs to be basically a RAM, an AMAX probably, or a RAM, or maybe an M4. But even that has it's not like the best at range, but it's pretty good. It's better than both of these. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, the Growl is great iron sights too, which we've talked about. I love the Growl, but it's just not great in Warzone. But it's not as offensive to me as the Kilo. And then number 5, the FFAR. And what are your thoughts on this?
That's not surprising at all. I would actually think it'd be higher, like number 3 or something, or even number 2.
Same.
But again, it could be a lot of people maybe they don't have it maxed out yet, since it's a Cold War weapon. That's my guess.
Yeah, true. Good point.
So this image pisses me off. Just makes me furious. So, first of all, this is Charlie Intel's image. They just tweeted this out one day. They said nothing about it. So, first off, most popular guns. Okay. Do they have some sort of data for that? Did they take an internal poll and their 8 employees voted on it and these are the weapons they use? I mean, did they put a Twitter poll up? They didn't. Did they speak to Activision and got internal data. Stats? Yeah. They didn't. I mean, where is this coming from? Is this Keshov's top favorite guns? So he just put that in there because those are the most popular guns for him. I mean, listen, Charlie Intel provides a fantastic amount of resources, data, everything related to Call of Duty. But the things like this always happens. Like, what the fuck does this mean? Give us more info. I mean, what are you telling? Most popular guns. Who wrote this? Like, what does that mean?
Dude,
it's so dumb.
What's funny is
I don't get it.
I use this image, and because it's from Charlie Intel, I didn't even think to ask those questions. Like, yeah, where did they like, hold on, wait, stop. They hoodwinked me. Like,
they actually just tweeted this out one day with no context whatsoever. I'm like, did you get that info from Activision, or are you guessing what the 5 most popular guns are? What is this dumb shit you're posting?
That's really funny, dude.
Sometimes I'm just confused about the things they post. It's like, all right, that's cool, I guess.
Some of their best class loadouts are pretty sus, by the way. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, well, you're the worst. I haven't been killed by a Kilo or a Growl in probably 3 months. So I don't know what list this is, I don't know what lobbies they're playing in, but in our lobbies, there's not a single person dropping into Verdansk with a kilo or a growl. I can guarantee that, right? When was the last time every time I died to a FFAR, a Mac, a car, or an AMAX? I mean, what do you...
Yeah, true.
I haven't seen one of those. I haven't picked up and held a growl in 3 months. So this is fake.
You are fake news.
This is fake fucking news, if you ask me. But thanks, Charlie, for this image. Appreciate it.
I think you're right, dude. Actually,
Yeah.
Why did I believe?
And nobody questions this stuff. They're like, everyone just starts commenting on it. It's like these kids are so dumb. So
I didn't either.
You're a dumb boy. Yeah, you're stupid.
It's like, oh, I guess he's. Dude, you're so right.
Oh my God.
I haven't seen a kilo or a growl in 3 months, like you
I
said,
know.
dude.
I'm not kidding. I haven't been killed by one.
Actually,
at
you're
all.
not kidding.
Since Cold War came out, I don't think I've been killed to a kilo or a growl.
Oh my fucking God! That's
I mean,
funny.
since the seamless transition happened, I haven't been killed by either.
Holy shit, that's so. You're right, dude. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's like maybe this guy's dropping into like 0.4 KD lobbies, and that's what he's gathering, because these people, they haven't loaded up their game since May of last year.
Actually, yeah.
And these are the 5 weapons he got killed by in a row when he loaded in those lobbies. So that's what he put. Oh, okay, these must be the most popular, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, Charlie. Give us some context here.
Yeah, I would like some context too, because now I'm a little dubious of this as well. To be fair, though, if you're using all Warzone players, it is possible people are still using the kilo and the growl.
Probably,
and we just never see them because they're not in Diamond 1 lobbies.
Yeah, it's like when did these stats happen? Like, when did you take these? Are these from a month of polling? Is it from one day?
Right, exactly.
I mean, what were the dates?
Yeah.
Because if this was like early on when the transition first happened, then okay, maybe I could see it.
Yeah, true.
Like within the first week or something, but true. I don't know.
Yeah. So, anyways, I thought that was worth discussing. That was deeply enjoyable, but I am now curious what data was, used here, as Tanner brought up.
Zero data. Charlie Intel data.
It's Keshav's data from his
their
5 games
writers came up with this data.
Yeah. So, anyways, now we're getting on to some spicy news that I'm very curious to get Tanner's thoughts on. There was a tweet from a person on Twitter named Vicstar. Now, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I don't know who Vicstar is, but he's got a check mark. People seem to be buzzing about this, so he's probably someone. Do you know who Vicstar is, Tanner?
I know who he is. I didn't even think he played COD that much, honestly. Prominent. Oh, he's a British YouTuber. That's why we don't really know about him.
Okay, got it.
One of Call of Duty Warzone's biggest content creators. Okay.
Interesting.
Maybe
him and TGD are friends.
I've never seen a stream, but again, I don't usually watch streams at his time. Yeah, so maybe.
Yeah. So anyways, he tweeted, as an update, I currently have an open line of communication directly with Activision regarding the issue of the current state of cheating in Warzone. Fingers crossed for some positive changes. And this was tweeted on February 1st of this year, so 2 days ago, at the time of recording this program. And that is interesting. So basically, some British dude who streams is talking to someone at Activision. He has an open line of communication with Activision.
Talking to one of the janitors.
Now, custodians, 2021.
There's nothing wrong with being a custodian, of course. I'm just saying he's not talking to a dev.
Yeah.
He's talking to some random child pretending they work for Activision, but continue.
That's correct, probably. So number one issue right off the bat, hey, Activision, communicate with all of us instead of DMing fucking Vicstar on Twitter. Why can't you do that? Why do you have to go through Vicstar?
What if they're giving him all this info? Like, oh my God, we're working on an anti-cheat here. Check it out. This is what we're doing.
Not sharing it.
And just not saying anything. They're not, of course, but
so
oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah. So it's a yikes. I mean, right off the bat again, as Tanner and I talk about a lot on this program, why don't they just have an open line of communication with their consumers? No one knows. but so they're continuing that trend. So not a great start, but at least Activision saying something to someone about cheating. So after DMing with a British YouTuber, they decided to release a statement. Activision promises Warzone anti-cheat updates and bans 60,000
You are fake news.
accounts. So they released a statement on their blog. I'm not going to read the whole thing to you because I don't believe almost any of it, to be honest with you.
Oh, you think Activision's lying to us again?
I think it's almost certainly yes.
Okay.
So you can go to callofduty.com, go to their blog section, and you can read this drivel for yourself. I read the whole thing. Again, I'm not going to read the whole thing to you, but I'll give you some highlights. Our focus is to combat both cheaters and cheat providers. Today, February 2nd, we banned 60,000 accounts for confirmed cases of using cheat software in Warzone, bringing our total to date of more than 300,000 permabans worldwide since launch. Now, you might ask, oh, are they doing hardware ID bans? No, of course they're not, because they're dumb. Because that would make too much sense to do a hardware ID ban on a free-to-play game. They're not going to do that. They're going to do permabans on free-to-play accounts, and then these people can instantly make a new account and continue cheating in a matter of moments. If I was a cheater, in fact, here's what I would do. I would spend a Sunday creating like 30 accounts, and then I just wouldn't have to deal with this ever again. Oh, my account got banned. Let me look at my Excel spreadsheet. Really?
Yeah, JGod retweeted a video, and there's this guy talking to a cheater, and he basically said that he's like, I have 30 accounts. He said basically how
holy shit.
So he pretty much explained the whole thing, and he's like, basically how it works is I don't get banned, is my account gets shadow banned. And so it's either like, I'm pretty sure he said it's just like you load into a lobby and it's all cheaters or something.
Yeah, we've talked about
I don't know. He said something like that, but it's like it takes a long time for them to get permaban. So once that happens, he just goes on to his next account and just the next account. And what he said is it takes about $10 and less than 5 minutes to cheat in Warzone. And he said he started cheating because of the problem. Of course, he's one of those dumb kids. Oh, everyone else is doing it, so I'm going to do it.
That's a yikes,
so
for sure.
So his reasoning was that the more cheaters, the better, because then Activision will have to do something about it. He said he wants it to get to, or he said at some point it'll get to where, basically the lobby will be 140 cheaters or something and like 5 to 10 non-cheaters. And at that point they'll be like, okay, our game is destroyed and ruined. We have to do something about this or we'll never make money again.
He's actually right about that. Doesn't mean you should start cheating though.
It makes sense, but of course, yeah, go fuck yourself. Why?
Yeah.
I mean, he was obviously beat as a child or something, has some sort of trauma growing. I'm not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like it was your fault you were beat.
Yeah, but it is your fault if you cheat in Warzone.
It is your fault if you cheat. So something's going on there. I mean, I get so mad about it every time. I've been killed by cheaters thousands of times since I started playing PC video games, and I've never once downloaded hacks. So
I've never even thought to. Yeah.
Well, I thought about it 12, 14 years ago when I was a boy.
Oh, sure. Okay.
But back then, every cheat you downloaded came with a Trojan horse that, fried your PC.
Oh, yeah. People would have kidnapped you and sold you for organs on the dark web back in those days. That's, of course, true.
Oh,
anyway.
Not there's anything wrong with being sold as a child. It's not your fault, again.
Well, if you're the
trying to be real PG here for Twitch.
Well, hey, if you download cheats, maybe you deserve it, kid. That's a joke.
Yeah.
Anyways, so whatever. So they permabanned 60,000 accounts February 2nd for a total of 300,000. By the way, let's do the math. They did 20% of all of the bans they've ever done in a year in one day. They did 20% of all bans they've ever done in one day. What does that tell you about how strictly they've been enforcing this anti-cheater thing?
Okay.
They did 20%
so I was wondering the same thing.
In 1/365th of the time.
So, yeah, I was wondering the same exact thing. So it's like, why did all of that happen in one day? I don't want some big tweet that says, oh, we we banned 100,000 cheaters today. No, I want you to never tweet about it and just every day be banning thousands of cheaters. How long were those people hacking for before you banned them?
True.
Like, have these people been hacking for 3 months?
True. Yes, probably.
Oh, by the way, that guy cheating was like, his level was in like the high. I want to say it was like 400 or 500 plus, and he was still
Jesus
cheating.
Christ.
He hadn't been banned yet.
Yeah.
On that specific account.
Right. Right.
So it doesn't make any sense. It's like, why are these people? What is going on that they're allowed to play for that long, and you ban them all suddenly on one day?
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
But again, of course, none of that matters because it's a free to play game, and they're signed back up and have a new account within minutes.
If you're gonna have your game be free to play, have an anti-cheat that works so that people can't cheat. They get detected automatically, like Punkbuster or some kernel sniffer or whatever. Code nerds can help me out with this one.
Yeah.
Or hardware ID ban people who cheat, so that if you want to cheat and you get banned, you have to get a new fucking MAC address or a new computer or whatever.
Let's make it so you have to move states. Something like that, you know?
Maybe you should just be thrown in Guantanamo Bay.
We could do that. Maybe Activision should hire a firing squad.
Yes,
Activision hire a firing squad, come to your house, grab you.
And aimbot you IRL.
Yeah.
In-game, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, I would support all of these solutions. And they would all, in a video game, and they would all work, of course, but banning free-to-play accounts does not work. And it will continue to not work. I don't care if you ban 60 million accounts in a day. Still not going to work.
Know what they should do? How long has Warzone been out? If you don't have it downloaded by now, start charging $60 for the game. There we go. Cheating problem mostly gone.
That too.
I mean,
that too.
Just charge for the game. I don't even care. I've played so many hours. I would have bought it.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
The game doesn't need to be free. Charge for it, and that'll reduce the cheaters by a lot.
That would.
Because they're all unemployed and they're bored at home, so they're cheating.
And yeah, Joe Biden will pay for it.
Yeah.
So, Gift Curse asks, can't they IP ban people? Yes, but VPNs are so easy to use now that you could get around that just as easily.
Yeah, people often have which is the one that changes?
NordVPN,
dynamic
ExpressVPN.
IP. Well, also your
dynamic IP in your
also
router.
because there were a lot of games I used to play where people would get IP banned. All they would do usually is restart the router if they had and then they'd be unbanned. It's that simple.
Yeah.
So IP banning doesn't do anything either.
Yeah, you'd have
and
to
back then I don't even know
ban.
if VPNs were a thing or popular. I mean, that was a long time ago. So
yeah. So, anyways, let's move on. We're also continuing our efforts to identify and address cheap providers at the source who distribute unauthorized third-party software for modding or hacking. We've talked about this too.
So, yeah.
And this also doesn't matter because, as we have said many times at this point, if some Chinese corporation is making hacks for Call of Duty, an Activision corporation's product, they're not going to care that you sue them. Oh no. What are you going to, you're not going to go to fucking Geneva and get some international court for someone hacking or making hacks for your video game. It's not happening. So this also doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It'll help a lot with American cheat makers, maybe even North American, maybe even European as well. But a lot of these hacks come from China. So they're not going to, well, no, not racist, just facts. So this is not going to help either because China does not respect our IP at all. This is why if you go to China, as I've been, of course, world traveler, I haven't been to China. They have rip-off Apple stores. They have rip-off Gucci bags. They have rip-off everything. And they do it wantonly without regard for the law because they don't care about American intellectual property.
They're going to send a fucking assassin to your house.
It's possible, but this is all very common knowledge. So if someone is providing cheats from China, then they're just not going to respect whatever authority Activision claims to have here at all. We are committed to delivering a fair and fun experience for all players. No, you're not. Stop lying. This is dedicated, blah, blah, blah. Since launch, we've taken a number of dedicated actions. These are all fake news. In
You are
addition,
fake news.
we're increasing our efforts and capabilities going forward in these key areas. Enhancements to our internal anti-cheat software. This, of course, implies that there exists an internal anti-cheat software.
Let's not use those words in anti-cheat software. There's no software. You're seeing that somebody gets 80 headshots and 81 kills in a Warzone match. So then you shadow ban them. Let's not call that anti-cheat software, right? Because it's not.
Correct. So yeah, there's no anti-cheat software. They're not enhancing it. They're maybe developing it, but they're also probably not doing that. Additional detection technology. What does this mean? I don't know. This might mean that they can start automatically flagging accounts that have too high of like a headshot percentage, for example. This I could see them being capable of doing, and I could also see this helping sort of. But then people are just going to adjust their cheats to never headshot, and then this will be useless. So I don't know what that means. Adding new resources dedicated to monitoring and enforcement. Again, not going to help that much. Not going to help that much if you have more bodies investigating reports. You can ban more free-to-play accounts, and then people will just hop on their next free-to-play account. Doesn't matter how many people you hire. The problem won't go away unless there's either an anti-cheat or the game ceases to be free-to-play. Point blank period. So this doesn't matter. Regular communication updates on progress. More two-way dialogue. Well, you're DMing Vicstar, so that's two-way, I guess. But how about you do more communicating with us, right?
Yeah, what two-way dialogue? What? Okay. That's, again, fake news.
Of course, absolutely fake news. Zero tolerance for cheat providers. Okay, good luck with that.
Cool. Don't cheat, please. That's what they're doing.
And then consistent and timely bans. Okay.
Oh, well. We actually know for a fact that
You are fake news.
Of course.
they're not. Let's not call them timely and
Of
consistent. If you ban 60,000 in one day, let's not call that consistent.
Exactly.
Out of how many did you say you banned? 300,000?
300,000 total.
60 in one day, and that's consistent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So how do you think, in all seriousness, do you think the cheating epidemic will be changed at all as a result of their quote unquote efforts in this regard?
I genuinely don't think they're doing anything or working on anything in terms of actual software. I can see them maybe having more people review the logs or some shit like that, you know. But in terms of an actual software, I have no hope that they're developing any sort of anti-cheat that will see a high decrease in cheaters in the next few months. I just don't believe any of it. They've lied to our faces too many times for us to believe anything they say anymore.
Yeah, of course. Absolutely agree. They lied about skill-based matchmaking, and they said it's not in large-scale game modes. It is. I mean, there are so many examples, but go ahead.
Know what they're going to start doing is just giving us that notification every time we log on that, hey, a player you reported has been banned. They're just going to default that. And then people are going to realize, oh, I've never reported anyone in my life. And they're going to be like, oops.
Yeah, true.
That's going to be everyone's default message every other day. So
I see it all the time and I ignore it and I don't care and I don't think about it. And it doesn't matter. Even if they do ban the person I reported, free to play game, they're going to make a new account.
By the time you got that notification, that same person was already had a new account and was cheating.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like they have to buy the cheats again. That they have the cheats. They just have to make the new account. Oh, of course. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. So I agree with you. Nothing will change with cheaters in Warzone. I guarantee it. Cheating is going to be just as much of a problem unless they charge money for the game, which they won't do, or they develop an anti-cheat software that prevents the cheat from happening and sniffs it before someone's level 500, for example. And outside of that, there's not going to be any fewer cheaters than there are now. Here's what's going to happen. In all likelihood, Call of Duty will eventually release a new Battle Royale game, and hopefully that game has an anti-cheat from launch, and it has as many cheaters as every other AAA title will have, which is some, not many. That's the future. Call of Duty Warzone will always have as many cheaters as it has now, or more, period. I don't believe any of this, and you shouldn't either.
Yeah.
I believe absolutely none of it.
Nope.
So we'll see what they fucking DM Vicstar on Twitter, British YouTuber, by the way. Jesus Christ. It's so fucking absurd. So anyways, whatever.
I'm gonna go pee.
All right. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Our last note here. Excuse me. Actually, real quick. What do we have here? Rastafan, 200 bits. Calamity Cameron, and Princess Leia, 100 bits each. Let's go. Let's go. Rastafan says AMAX is the best AR. Probably true. RAM is right there with it, though. Depends what you want to do. I would say in general, probably AMAX is best. Agreed. Thank you for the 200 bits, dude. I appreciate you. Do I need to donate $100 concurrently to be a founder, or can it be a combination? It can be a combination, brother. It can be a combination. So, yeah. If you have questions about that, message me. I won't get back to you for a while. I have a lot of messages to get through, but you can message me. But it's just concurrent. If you've given us, if we've netted 100 United States dollars or more as a result of you in any form, you will be a founder. So, yeah. Thank you for the 200 bits, dude. I appreciate it. Calamity Cameron, 100 bits. Thank you again, brother, and welcome back. And Princess Leia with the 100 bits as well. Thank you. Young lady, welcome back, and I appreciate it. Much love, guys. And now let's move on to our last news item, not directly related to Call of Duty. But for those of you who stream, you're going to want to pay attention to this. YouTube is testing a new, clips feature, which, like Twitch clips, will allow users to clip 5 to 60 second segments of streams and videos. Testing starts on desktop, Android, and iOS is to follow. So why did I include this? Well, a lot of you are like streaming on Twitch, trying to get affiliate, trying to grow your brand, whatever, trying to enter the live streaming gaming space. Great. Good for you. As we've talked about tangentially on this program, Twitch is, I think, going downhill, and YouTube is going uphill. And as soon as YouTube starts to actually make moves to get into this space, which they can do on a dime, they will take over the gaming live streaming platforms. And as soon as they poach a couple big streamers, everyone's going to go to YouTube. YouTube gaming is going to be the place to watch video game live streams, and Twitch will be no more. And the reason I include this tweet, this news item, is that this is evidence of YouTube doing just that. They're now poaching the clips feature. That's another thing YouTube gaming was lacking that Twitch had as an advantage. Twitch will no longer have that advantage once YouTube fleshes out this clips feature. Next thing YouTube will poach will be channel emotes, channel badges, although I think they already have those. What else? I don't know how much else they're really missing. There are a couple other
their
things.
whole UI is fucking awful, so they can start there.
Cleaning up the UI for sure, absolutely. The ability to gift subs, which are called memberships on YouTube, I think that's still missing. But YouTube can figure these things out pretty quickly, and once they do, YouTube has like 100 million times more users than Twitch does. Actually, go look at the numbers. YouTube has like 2 billion daily users. Twitch has like I don't know, 2 million. Like, it's crazy. So once YouTube actually makes its UI and has all the features Twitch has, YouTube will take over. So if you're a new streamer, strongly consider streaming on YouTube gaming or even Facebook Live and jumping off the Twitch train, because Twitch has a lot of issues and YouTube's making moves. What are your thoughts on this, TDS?
I kind of think it's just like the popular thing to hate on Twitch and everything. I mean, Twitch makes a ton of just stupid decisions, but I mean, YouTube is close. The things they need to do are so simple to me. It's like their UI needs to be better. I think they need an entire different website. Well, I guess it can't be, because the whole point is it's integrated. They need something different where it's easier to find.
They could do
only
like YouTube.gg.
Yeah, I've only watched like a YouTube stream like twice, and it was Dr. Disrespect. That's the only person I've ever seen stream. And I just watched like the chat and the UI, and I'm like, this is kind of just a turn off. Everything is ugly. It looks plain. It's not exciting to navigate. There's just nothing. It was so dull and like seriously lacking a lot. It's like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just looking at Twitch homepage right now, how I see my follow channels on the left, just the way the chat looks. I don't know. I'm not a fan of YouTube's UI whatsoever. But again, that's basically the only thing. It's like once they have that issue fixed, which I'm surprised they haven't put any work into that. It's like, it's kind of weird they're doing.
That's where I'm at. Yeah.
Like they're focusing on clips and everything when they're just entire interface is awful. That's where they should be spending their time. But that's when I would start to get really worried. But until then, I still think Twitch will be king for a while. I do agree with you. YouTube will take over at some point, but I think we're like years away from that, honestly.
I would say
I feel
3
like
years.
we're like, yeah. I feel like we're a solid 3 to 5 years out. And who knows, like you said, with Amazon owning Twitch now, it's like they could just randomly say one day, yeah, we don't want anything to do with this. We're going to sell this or something, or, just dump it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's where I'm at.
Exactly. Yeah. YouTube also doesn't have a theater mode. So Twitch has this thing where...
Oh, yeah.
So like on Twitch, you can go full screen where you see only the stream. And you could also have the normal view where it's like the stream, the chat, and then you can scroll down and see like the panels. You should check out my panels, by the way. And they also have theater mode, where if you press theater mode, you have the stream is like 80% of your screen, and then chat is on the right. But it's just that. Those are the only things you can see. So you're maximizing the stream size while keeping chat, and those are the only things that are shown. YouTube doesn't have that, and it really pisses me off. I don't know why they don't have that either. Because I want to see the chat. That's why I'm watching a live stream. Otherwise, I'd just watch a fucking YouTube video. Right? Yeah. So I want to see the chat, but the only way to do that on YouTube is to have it minimized, and then I can see like all the YouTube site at the same time. And that's the only way I can also see chat. And this pisses me off. Make theater mode. But like you said, these are all such easy fixes. I'm shocked they haven't done them yet. But once they do, fuck man, Twitch is going to be in trouble. And the only thing they're going to have over YouTube is the big streamers who just refuse to leave. And that's going to last.
There's also a lot of them in contracts, yeah.
And that too. A lot of them are contractually obligated. Yeah, exactly. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But it is going to be very, very interesting to see what else YouTube can do going forward. So with that said, that is it. Anything you wanted to add here, TDS?
For those of you that are here live right now, I'm thinking of doing a stream tomorrow, by the way. We'll figure it out, but just, stay tuned. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/TannerDropshot.
And on Twitch?
Well, and on Twitch, of course, twitch.tv/TannerDropshot. But yeah, follow me. We may be doing a little stream tomorrow. So I'm thinking about doing like a morning, midday stream without all the sweats online. Because I play better that time of the day. I'm not tired. And also, it's just nobody good is online at that point.
True.
So we'll see. People have been asking for like different daytime streams they could watch because it doesn't fit their schedule or whatever. So I'm thinking about it. Well,
yeah.
You'll fucking see.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So, all right, boys and girls, that is going to wrap it up for us this evening. Tanner, go ahead and go live. So, normally we would read iTunes reviews at this time, but I'm skipping them again. Stay mad.
Why? Just hit them.
I want a game. Okay, fine.
Jesus, it'll take you 2 minutes. Just hit them. Because we're not doing them Saturday either.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. Okay. iTunes reviews. If you rate us 5 stars on iTunes and you write a review and the rating is 5 stars, I'll read it like I'm going to do now. This first one is from Psychic Python, which is fine, I guess. The title of this is Get Scammed. Started listening to this podcast to help me get through my shift. If you can get past Casey's god-awful intro, season 2 now, intro's improved. You'll find a genuinely entertaining podcast about everything Call of Duty. Somehow these two grown men, well, children, can take a playlist update, make a podcast about it, and make it entertaining. That is high praise. Almost turned my phone off first time I heard that intro, though. You sound like a 16-year-old G Fuel snorting utter Cro-Magnon. That's an anthropological reference there, so change it. Okay. Well, Psychic Python, thank you for the analytics, sir, and I appreciate that. And I hope you like the new intro, the new and improved Season 2 intro. This next one is from Yo Monoma, which is, of course, a change it. The title is Twitch TV / Dynamite Joker 60, one word. Been listening to the podcast for the last 6 months and decided this was the best Call of Duty or any game podcast ever. True. I love the humble and vibrant community, and I need to get in the Discord and the Patreon yet, but will soon. Don't write iTunes reviews drunk, but I appreciate the sentiment. But also, I've been trying to reach affiliate for about 2 to 3 years now and figure this could really help out. Okay. We'll keep those things in mind. Twitch.tv / Dynamite Joker 60. Thank you for the kind words, brother. Good luck on your quest. Make sure to subscribe to Alpha Gaming and Devin Nash on YouTube, sir. And I appreciate the review. Next one is from Panda Kicker 24. Keep it. Awesome podcast. I work 12-hour shifts underground. Jesus Christ. Coal miner? What else would you do underground, right? Maybe a gas and oil driller? I don't know. This podcast makes my day so much better. Keep up the good work. Also, I've switched to PC thanks to your award-winning episode. A console's not a computer, of course. Award-winning. And I have not been disappointed. Thanks, boys. Hell yes, Panda. Welcome to the PC Master Race, dude. And I appreciate the kind words, brother. Thank you. This next one is from David Vondihar. Probably not Vundy, of course.
It's him for sure.
Don't change it, though. Ric Flair's favorite pod is the title of this review. This is a boomer that's writing this, of course, because he knows who Ric Flair is. The more you listen to this podcast, the better it gets. True banger. Thanks, guys. Much love, Vundy. I appreciate that, dude. I don't know why you titled this Ric Flair's favorite pod, but I'm not mad about it. Woo! This next one is from Mr. Dislike. The title of this review is Monk E. Monk E.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for the analytics, you stupid bitch. I appreciate it. So once again, boys and girls, if you write us a review on iTunes and accompany it with a 5-star rating, we will read it on the program as we've done now. And with that, that is going to wrap this bitch up. Patreon.com / the Dropshot, the best way to support the program. Find us on social media, the Dropshot Podcast on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, at the Dropshot Pod on Twitter. Find our Twitch channels, all that good shit. Once again, patreon.com / the Dropshot, $5 a month, 4 bonus episodes a month. And you guys have been reading or listening to all of the new patrons we get every episode. Are you afraid you're missing out? Because you are.
They're scared.
You're missing out, bitch. So join them. Join them. Get in early, dude. It's only $5 United States dollars per month, 4 bonus episodes, plus access to the entire back catalog, full of more fire content. And again, it's the best way to support the program, so please consider doing that. Patreon.com / the Dropshot. Speaking of patrons, I would like to extend a special thank you to our Damascus patrons. Mr. Salmonella, Jay Pritch, Slivovitz, Jake Downs, Zerosio, Tequila Sir Rockingbird, Face Esquire, Gift Curse, Adam H, Sniff Sniff Hambone, Change It, Jimbo Slice, Von Trapp, Lyle P, Aussie Menace, Vesturge, Goatido, Meet a 12-year-old, Papa Shitto, Andrew H, Civ, Chef Kane, Blackbeard, Dr. J Webb, Nick Can, Derek R, Wade M, It's the Pickle, That Dirty Clap, KJS Toys, as he corrected me, Killicam, One-Handed 89, Garrett S, Jada Pinkett, Lemur Party, Freeze, The Dave Daly, C Brown, Read a Book, Deacon Cheese, Dubfire, Sage Legacy, Rizzle Music, Bjorn, Total Toad, Cody O, Samuel, Cope Cowboy, Chris McClare, Thomas L, Blake C, Bala K, Lavana Fair, Brian P, Jaren G, Maxi, Shigo Hart, Rugaru V2, Down Like Syndrome, okay, Oz Ted, Proud Dad, Todd Styles, McBank, shit, sorry, get doxed, Todd, Nick Bango, Hank Swift, L2K Greatness, Flex Stepdad, Turtle, Get Scammed, Big Rec 44, Chad G, Nick Venomous, Cold War Multiplayer Sucks, Stephen S, Hank Scorpio, also known as Tanner's brother-in-law, not the shit one.
Not the shit one, yeah.
See you later, boy. Kelly M, Ryan S, SP Farms, Simple Name 8, Venlu, Josh H, Sam V, He's Not One Shot Bro, Jen Hero, Caden K, Soul Drinker, change it, of course, Grim 29, Ben H, Jacob E, Christopher C, Raging Dusty, Tyler F, Rastafan, and an extra special thank you to our one and only Obsidian patron, the Dropshot Patriarch, the Vaping Viking. Thank you all for listening.
Whose birthday is today?
Whose birthday is today? True.
Happy big 40, big 40, Vike.
Happy.
I wouldn't be announcing his age if he didn't already dox himself on Discord and tell everyone he's turning 40 today.
So the Vaping Viking, of course, a boomer, is now, I mean, he's dying, right? He's 40 years old. So happy birthday, I guess. My sincere condolences. Doesn't matter. Happy birthday, Viking. And thank you for being a patron. Our one and only Obsidian patron, in fact. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching, Young Kings. Thank you all for the support tonight. Lots of support. You love to see it. We appreciate that. Have an excellent evening. And as always, please remember, stay humble.
Stay humble.
Thanks for watching this episode of the Dropshot, a Call of Duty podcast. Be sure to like and subscribe because in addition to full episodes like this, we've also got clips from the show, as well as gameplay breakdowns and more on the channel. The show is streamed live on twitch.tv/Razanon every Wednesday and Saturday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So give us a follow over there, make sure to turn on notifications, and you can chat with us live during the podcast. And of course, we are available wherever you listen to podcasts. Just search for the Dropshot on your favorite podcast app and make sure to give us a follow. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. And as always, remember, stay humble.